So Elon Musk and Trump got into it. I'm sure you've probably heard that, so I'm not going to bother rehashing Elon Musk and Trump's whole feud. But to end the feud, Elon Musk said Trump is on the Epstein list. That's why he's not releasing it. Have a nice day, Donald Trump. And everybody, viewed that as a low blow. Oh, that's not true. That's terrible. How could you say such a thing? This is blowing me away. What are you talking about? Like, everybody has known that Trump was on the Epstein list for like ever. First of all, we have video of him hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein, like all the time. A ton of video that we're going to watch in a second. But what do you mean when you say Epstein list? I assume you mean his flight logs, right? Is Trump in the flight logs? We have the flight logs, okay? We've had the flight logs for like years. Not only did the flight logs come out in Ghislaine Maxwell's trial, but Gawker leaked them like years ago. And yeah, Trump is on the flight logs. They're right here. These are the flight logs. Okay, he is in the list a lot. He was best friends with Jeffrey Epstein for like a decade. The reason I'm saying this right now is because I was on Reddit the other day, and some right-wing nutcase is speculating about whether Trump was on it. They said, well, the Democrats would have gone after Trump for being a friend of Epstein a long time ago if he really even knew Epstein. And I was like, what? Where the f have you been? We have video footage and all kinds of shit. We've got him wishing Ghislaine Maxwell well at her trial. What the f do you mean Trump was not involved with Epstein? Elon Musk is not revealing anything groundbreaking here. I mean, just watch. It gets even deeper than this in a second. Just watch this video here. 1992 tape of Trump and Epstein unearthed.
President Donald Trump has branded Mar-a-Lago the Southern White House. But in the 90s, Mar-a-Lago was Trump's South Florida party palace, one frequented by Jeffrey Epstein.
Epstein showed up to Mar-a-Lago and hung out with Trump all the time. They held parties. Okay, this video is at Mar-a-Lago.
Who is facing charges for sex trafficking. He has pleaded not guilty. The president says his relationship with Epstein was no different than anyone else in their elite circle.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years.
Yet, a tape in the NBC archives of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention. The footage, shot in November of 1992, before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded.
Dude are you seeing this? These are just random girls. Look at where Trump's hand is right now. They're not random girls. They're cheerleaders on some team. The Dolphins or something? I'm not sure. Miami Dolphins, is that a team? Puts his hand around this girl's waist and then grabs her. Does he know these girls at all? Has he literally ever met them, or is he just grabbing them because he wants to?
Before Trump opened the resort as a club, shows the future president surrounded by cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and
cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills.
Miami Dolphins.
I was right, Miami Dolphins. Boom.
Cheerleaders for the Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins, capturing Trump's fun-loving bachelor lifestyle for an appearance on Faith Daniels' NBC talk show.
You're going to get great ratings in your show.
After a while, Trump goes to greet 3 new guests, among them the financier Jeffrey Epstein.
Dude, this guy is so fucking tall. How tall is this guy? He's got to be like 7 feet tall, right? Oh my God.
More than a decade before his guilty plea on state prostitution charges.
Donald Trump knew the cameras were there. In the video, he makes a point to draw Epstein's attention to them. And the video captures Donald Trump and Epstein chatting while watching a group of women at the party dance. It's not an image that matches Trump's declaration that he was not a fan of Epstein's. He said, quote, he's a lot of fun to be with. It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do. And many of them are on the younger side. No doubt about it, Jeffrey enjoys his social life. So
Donald Trump said, Jeffrey Epstein likes young girls. I mean, I don't know how much more on the nose it can be. Can it be more obvious? How can anybody say Trump didn't know Epstein? How can anybody be this oblivious? This is wild.
So even that, I mean, to Bob Costa's point, in 2002, Trump had knowledge that Epstein liked women who were, quote, on the younger
and
side.
How many times did you see him? Was it one? Was it 100?
Right.
Was he at your house? Was he at your house?
Oh, yeah, they were best friends for 10 years. Again, the first time Donald slept with Melania was on the Lolita Express, Epstein's plane.
Have you met any other? Make him lie, because I will tell you one thing right now. As we are sitting here, Mr. Epstein is in a little box somewhere sitting, and Joyce Vance tweeted about.
Yeah, this is from, this is a really old clip, actually. I don't know how old. 5 years, maybe?
Where sitting, and Joyce Vance tweeted about this, with the SDNY, and they're saying to him, we want a complete cooperation agreement, which means anybody you know that did anything illegal. There are a lot of powerful men, I think, having sleepless nights right now as a result of Mr. Epstein, and I think Trump is one of them. But the press should force him at everything. Let him get angry.
You know, the thing is, right now, Kash Patel and Joe Rogan and they're all talking about Epstein. Oh, he definitely killed himself. He definitely whatever. I personally think he probably did just kill himself. I mean, it's a totally reasonable conclusion. Occam's razor. The simplest solution's usually the most accurate, simplest reason, or the simplest whatever. I think Epstein did just check out. That being said, Epstein had a lot of cameras all over his island, his house, and his everything all over the place. Where are those tapes? That's what I want to know. We have the flight logs. We know Prince Andrew was involved. We know Donald Trump was there. We know all kinds of people that were there. I want to know where the tapes are of those people. Cue the Ted Nugent song Jailbait, right? Oh, God. The point is that Donald Trump has known Epstein for a long time. He was very close friends with him. He knows Ghislaine Maxwell. This is them with Melania. I mean, really. Who does not know that they're close? It was no surprise when Elon Musk came out with that. And now we have people like Liz Crokin claiming Elon Musk is just being vindictive and lying. Look at this. This is a post on the twit from Liz Crokin. If you don't know her, I'll talk about who she is in a second. She's a QAnoner. That's what you need to know for the moment. Elon Musk baits media and claims President Trump is in Epstein files. Prepare for an epic media faceplant on this. He was in the Epstein files, obviously. Elon Musk just tweeted that President Trump is in the Jeffrey Epstein files, and the Democrats and the media will no doubt have a field day with this. However, just sit back and relax, because I have no doubt this will boomerang gloriously in Trump's favor and make the deep state look like fools yet again. Elon Musk is in the files too, to my understanding. Let me just verify that. Yes, Trump appears in the Epstein flight logs. I'm just verifying the facts here. Okay, it doesn't appear that Elon Musk was in Epstein's flight logs. Trump was in the flight logs over 7 times. Okay, well, I don't know that there are any connections. Okay, there are social links. Elon Musk knew Ghislaine Maxwell, whose dad, I believe, was a CIA agent or something, like really, really influential. Anyway, Elon Musk knew Ghislaine Maxwell, but did not appear in the flight logs, apparently. Fact check what I'm saying here, but I believe that's the case. Anyway, let's continue with Liz Crokin. This will boomerang gloriously in Trump's favor and make the deep state look like fools yet again. Here's why. President Trump, of course, would be in the Epstein files because he was in Epstein's black book, and more importantly, he was the only associate of Epstein in that black book who helped Bradley Edwards, who represented dozens of Epstein's victims, with his case against the prolific file. Okay, you're making my case for me here, Liz. As far as Trump being the reason they can't be made public, that makes perfect sense, considering that it was Trump's Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, who started the investigation into Epstein under Trump's direction, which led to the arrest of Epstein and several of his associates. Okay. So she's saying Epstein was arrested when Trump was president. Alrighty. And I bet those files also contain classified information that can't be made public quite yet that would reveal that Trump was perhaps working undercover. Are you serious? He was working undercover with white hats to take Epstein and his ring down, going back multiple decades. This cannot be real. How are people like this? Oh my God, she is absolutely real. She absolutely believes this shit. And when she says white hats, that's like her little QAnon term. Also, Kash Patel, who is now the FBI director, has said repeatedly that there were massive cover-ups with the Epstein investigation, which may include fake or tampered evidence. So it would not surprise me if the deep state created fake evidence falsely implicating Trump. Oh my God, dude. If this is the case, their scheme will fail and backfire. So grab your popcorn and watch the media and Democrats falsely report Trump as a pedophile and a sex trafficker. This boomerang will be epic. 5D chess at its finest, baby. Checkmate. So she says Donald Trump was working undercover against Jeffrey Epstein. That's why he was grabbing some girl's ass that he had just met and talking about how hot these women are to Jeffrey Epstein. It was an undercover job, you see. Okay. And so it was an undercover job, and the deep state's going to create false evidence. I'm surprised she even admitted the flight logs were real at this point. Oh my God, dude. These people seriously need help. If you don't know Liz Crokin, she's been invited to speak at Mar-a-Lago. She spoke at a Mar-a-Lago party about her stupid QAnon forever ago. I have video of it. Oh my God, I forgot about how absolutely disgusting this person is. Liz Crokin, that is. She posted pictures on her social media of Facebook pages and stuff that she believed proved the deep state is real, one of which is the Human Farming Project, agricultural and cooperative. I mean, it's obviously complete fictitious nonsense, right? But what a vile thing to make up. This is an actual Facebook account. These people are sick. I can't show it. I can't show the screenshot because it's just disgusting what she's posting here. Let's look back in her history a little bit and see what she said about Elon Musk. Trump has literally spoken about how he wants to sleep with his own daughter on camera and in office, and he has done this since she was 12. I know. It's like really fucking disgusting, right? Oh my God. He's a vile human being. And you know what? Any criminal cases against Trump, A, would never move forward for people that he took advantage of. Girls, I mean. And B, statute of limitations is up anyway. That being said, there is a girl who filed a lawsuit against Trump for taking advantage of her when she was 13 and described what he did in vivid detail. And there was another 13-year-old girl there also participating. I don't want to go into detail or get into it or whatever, but it was really vivid and disturbing what Donald Trump purportedly did. The lawsuit, she withdrew the lawsuit. I can only imagine why. Anyway, check this out. This is what Liz Crokin had to say about Elon Musk. This is from 2023, late November.
You have Elon Musk putting a laser pointer on Pizzagate. Do you think that Elon Musk would be putting a laser pointer on Pizzagate if it was just a conspiracy theory? If it was a hoax? If it was fake? No. He would not be putting a laser pointer on Pizzagate if Pizzagate wasn't real.
So what about Donald Trump and Epstein then? Is this another psyop, another deep state plant or whatever?
So, since Elon Musk put a huge spotlight on Pizzagate, we finally have some really big accounts, some that have over 1 million followers, talking about Pizzagate, acknowledging Pizzagate's real, stating that Pizzagate not only is real, it always was real, and it's still ongoing.
Pizzagate, if you're unfamiliar, was QAnon's birth moment, some may say. Remember Hillary Clinton lost all those emails? 30,000 emails and all that other that was going on years ago? You know we got those emails, right? It's like the flight logs. This is memory hold. Like we never got our hands on the flight logs. Yeah, we did. Like we never got our hands on Hillary Clinton's emails. Yeah, we did. And you know what those emails turned up? It was from a Russian hack. Anthony Podesta, I believe, or John Podesta, whichever one was her campaign manager, was subjected to a spear phishing attack. It's a hacking attack. And his emails were stolen and released, including all the emails between him and Hillary. And they discussed things like, they passed it through a hacker named Guccifer 2.0. They passed it to Roger Stone, who then I think passed it to WikiLeaks, who then released it. Anyway, they talked about, like, in the emails they had, I think, Anthony Podesta talking to Hillary Clinton about getting cheese pizza at Comet Ping Pong, Pizza and Ping Pong, whatever it's called, some place in DC. And all of these QAnon nutcases combed through all of the emails and found these instances of him saying, we're going to go get pizza at this place, and interpreted that to mean that they were doing human trafficking at this pizza place. Made up these insane conspiracies about like how they were trafficking children in the basement and all this shit. And it led to some guy taking a weapon, a gun, to this pizza parlor, forcing his way inside and demanding to see the basement, searching the entire place. It doesn't have a basement. And they started doing like really vile stuff, QAnon did, posting pictures of the staff with their kids out in public, just walking with their kids in public, and claiming that these were like stolen children, that they had like, that they were human trafficking. It was just really disgusting. Pizzagate is fake. It was always fake. And QAnon didn't exist before Pizzagate. It was the first real big conspiracy that QAnon kind of latched onto. And of course, Liz Crokin is a full-blown QAnon believer. Anyway, Elon Musk like retweets some post about Pizzagate a while back, a couple of years ago, 2023, and it emboldened her. She said, Elon Musk knows what's going on. He is in these circles. He knows these people. He knows where all the skeletons are. But not when it comes to Donald Trump, I guess. He's just completely misinformed. He's untrustworthy now.
And it's still ongoing. This is a huge turning point because in over 7 years, I don't think I've ever seen an account with millions of followers talk about Pizzagate, and it's slowly starting to happen. The tide is finally turned.
She still believes in this Comet Ping Pong and pizza conspiracy. I just don't get how she's still latched onto this. Again, there's a video of her at Mar-a-Lago talking about it. I should probably pull that up. I don't want to watch it, but this is the video of her at Mar-a-Lago speaking about Pizzagate.
What rituals?
Anyway, yeah, listen to this one. This is her at the Reawaken America tour. Absolutely insane.
As most of you guys know, I've been exposing Pizzagate since 2016, okay?
You mean 2017? That's when it all blew up.
Yes. It's been a very long 7 years, let me tell you. Somehow I'm still here. But for those that don't know, Pizzagate's very simple.
Not really, honestly. It's kind of complicated. Also, she used to be like a legit journalist back in the day, surprisingly.
WikiLeaks unleashed the Podesta emails in 2016, and in those emails, we discovered that Podesta and associates were using known pedophile code words in a context that does not apply to food. And
they were literally talking about eating at a pizza place. Comet Pizza and Ping Pong. Yeah, cheese pizza is, I understand, commonly used by people that take advantage of children to mean something, you know, CP, cheese pizza, CP. It's like an acronym. They were talking about a pizza place. It was contextually correct, obviously.
known file code words in a context that does not apply to food. And one of the main code words they used was pizza.
God, dude. Oh, yeah, it was just pizza. I don't even know what it was, actually. I don't want to go looking for it, but according to her, it was just pizza. It wasn't even cheese pizza. Oh, my God. All right, so just take a quick glance at this. This is Trump's reaction to it, or this is like the Trump regime's reaction. On Thursday, Elon Musk suggested Trump is mentioned in still secret Justice Department files related to the late financier and convicted offender, and that it is the real reason they have not been made public. Musk provided no support for the claim, which emerged in a high-profile public feud with the president. What? No evidence for the claim? Newsweek, what the f*** are you talking about? He's all over everything. What do you mean there's no evidence for the claim? What a trash website. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comments. It's plain as day. Trump is all over this. I don't know how people can be so, delusional here.